raised a lot of issues, how the implementation should be done. But the one thing we've always had a problem with in this country is implementation. When implementation will begin and when implementation will end. So implementing this windfall now, do you think it's going to be free of any, controversy around it?
No, I expect the government to be reasonable. If you check, the country is at crossroads right now. There's what is going on to say, is it August 1st? They say there's a protest of hardship.
10 days of rage.
Exactly. So, in a country where people want to go and protest on hardship, it's not a time you get this kind of money and spend it anyhow. There should be accountability. In taxation, there's what we call tax transparency. And tax transparency means individuals and companies should transparently declare their income and pay their taxes. It has two legs. The other leg is that the government should spend the taxpayers' money transparently by being accountable of how that money is being spent. We have never had that high level of accountability of our resources. And that's why many people don't want to pay tax. Yes, I have to be very clear. We have never had, both at local government, both at state. Federal is even better than state and local government. I keep telling people, federal government is far better. Because if the 36 states government are working, this country will be right. That's the truth. So there should be proper and efficient accountability of this fund. So we don't need to, have a doubt that government will not utilize this fund. I'm very optimistic that this windfall tax will be effectively utilized. There will be accountability of it because the president really wants things to work. He really wants things to work. And again, we also have to ensure that, because in the past, one of the things that shows that we don't have accountability in the resources is that there are so many abandoned projects. There are so many abandoned projects. Because if there's effective accountability and utilization, we won't be having so much abandoned government projects. So we should tie whatever we receive to a project. We should check when will this project start, when will it stop, how much will it cost to do this project. You don't just start a project with some money and at a point you couldn't finish it, you abandon it. And we have a situation both at the federal, state level where new government comes in place, they will abandon the old project and start their own without completing what their predecessors must have done. So I believe, and I'm very optimistic because of the situation of the country, that this windfall tax will be utilized and there will be accountability for it.